see if this is gonna work. I need more water. Alright, probably gotta get in there. Oh man. Oh no, so now I need to look at my channel. Home. Let's look at me. I need to change that image in the background so it doesn't have. Got 2 double L's. How do I edit this? Okay, let's see if I can do this. First, we're gonna go with watch. Bam. How about that? So right now I'm show chat. Oh, show chat. All right. So done. I'm trying to see how much of this I can publish up here. So this is actually me building this site right now. So I have 2 L's in there. Building. Using GoDaddy. Yeah, let's go for this. Kind of just playing around right now. Well, not playing around, but trying to do updates to this. Yeah, just playing around. Playing around as I build this site. So let's see where we're at. Changes saved. So let's go to. There we go. So this site's just going to go through tons of changes. There we go. Yeah, so there's a live stream. This is as I'm building this site. Or if you haven't seen it, let me go put it in there. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da. To make external links clickable, first complete a one-time. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to do that. All right, verify. All right. You mother trucker. Use video verification help. Will help create a 30-second video of your. I'm going to cancel it. I'll do that next time. Basically, it allows you to click it. You can't see it on this stream, but another window I have open, it was trying to make an external link. Actually, I'll just do it without the link in the description, so it doesn't have the URL. The URL is there, but it's not clickable. So, yeah, let's see if this has. So I am playing around. Let's see. You can watch it on YouTube. This is using website GoDaddy's website builder. So I'm kind of learning as I go on with this thing. I'll close out my channels here. I was explaining some of this stuff on I did a stream on Facebook. Hold on, let me get a water. Yeah, so anyway, I was sharing this on Facebook as I was setting it up. So I was streaming there first, and then now I moved over to trying to do it on YouTube. So I don't know where this is going to go with this stuff, but this is something that I've been working on. I've been talking about it in some of the other videos. So now you'll actually kind of get to see where this is going. So I started this, came up with this idea of how to support different causes. As I said and mentioned in one of my other, or if you look at my channel, you'll notice I have pancreatic cancer, and I'm. Hold on, I'm getting an echo here. Anyway, I started this as a way for me to get back for other, just the cause. I don't know, like so many people go through cancer, and hold on, I gotta turn off this sound. Give me a second. Actually, give me just a few seconds. I'm gonna go throw something in the microwave. I'm a bit hungry. But let me turn that down. So yeah, let me throw something in the microwave. I'll be right back. So if you're, yeah, be right back. Just a few. I'll be up for a while, so. Yeah, so anyway, back for a short minute while that's in the microwave. But some of the purpose of this is just to show people that starting from scratch, where you gotta go and stuff you gotta do to build something like this. I mean, I've built a lot of different websites and whatnot, and I built a few companies too. And I wanted to try to show people just the effort it takes to set something up from scratch. So these videos may not be perfect. They're just kind of impromptu. I don't want to go through and let's just say my time is limited, so I don't have time to go edit these things. So I'm just spitting it out as raw as I can, just trying to walk through, and you'll see how much time I put into this stuff, how much effort, thought, and whatnot. My background is actually developing websites. I used to run some pretty big ones. I got a lot of traffic, ended up selling that stuff. There's a long story behind that. I had no intentions of selling these sites, but my wife's father had gotten cancer, and I happened to have an offer on the table to buy them, so I sold them because I figured my wife didn't know anything about how much they're worth or anything like that. So, and I figured I was still young enough, I can go do more things and so on. So that's what I did. And tried a few other startups within there. One of them failed. I didn't. Well, it failed. I never finished it. It still had a lot of potential, but I ended up moving on because it took up so much work to do it, and I was pretty much broke. And didn't have any money. Was living on the couch in my sister's place, doing this startup. So I had to rebuild my life and get everything going again. So, you know, my channel, I'm going to start splitting out sections in there, and some of it's going to be my journey. Hold on. some of it's gonna show. I want to show everything, I guess. The whole journey of dealing with cancer. Basically, when I was diagnosed, I have pancreatic cancer. Basically, they said uh, the average, I guess, if you want to call it that, was like 18 months or something like that. It's already been, hasn't been 18 yet, but it's. Hold on, dinner's done. Give me just a second. Oh, hey, Luna. I'm back. Sorry. You gonna stay in or you gonna get out? I'll come out there in a little bit. Go lay down out there. I'll come get you in a little bit. I know. If I leave her in here, she'll be up on my lap and all that stuff while I'm trying to eat, so probably not a good thing. But anyway, what I wanted to do with these videos, and I probably should, I bet I should probably check it. Oh, I did already, I think. Or was that YouTube? I don't know. Part of it, like I said, is just to show everything you gotta do to do this stuff. You know, I'm not really out to make money with this stuff. Well, I am, but not for me. I don't, I don't really care about the money side. I just wanna. I made this promise to the guy upstairs that keep me alive and I'll build this stuff out and I'll help other people. Um, I'll give back to the community and all that. And then once you're done, then take me. But let me do what I got to do. Just keep me alive. I'm not gonna jack around and focus on things for me. I'm gonna focus on things for other people. It's kind of like if you ever heard the story with St. Jude. I think it was Danny Thomas. He was an actor, which I can pull it up here real quick. Danny Thomas. He was struggling, I guess. There's some story about him. I don't know the whole thing. My mom filled me in on it. But basically, he was a struggling actor, and actor, comedian. He was a bunch of things. But I'm gonna see if it has it in here. Um, yeah, he made a vow if he found success that he would open a shrine dedicated to St. Jude. So my thought is something similar. Keep me alive long enough, and I'm gonna build something that gives back to the community. That's the goal. And I'm using the tools that I know to get me there. I'm not a famous actor or anything like that. I'm just a little nobody. But I want to do a big impact on things and help motivate people to show them that you don't have to be somebody big to get something done or to create something that you a dream or a business. Hold on. To create things. So I'm kind of showing multiple things with this. One of them is like these builds that I'm doing. It's to take something from nothing and make that into something. If the second one is these websites, same thing. there's stuff out there that's like GoFundMe. There's just things out there, but I want to be able to use my skills, and I'm sure there's other people out there too that have similar skills that build things. You know, I don't I don't go out and do runs. I don't. I just like to create things, and that's kind of what this is about. It's about being able to create things, or creating things for a cause. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a car. It doesn't have to. It can pretty much be anything that somebody builds on their own, and then donates that to a cause. So if you go back to the, if you looked at the link, it's build. Sorry if I get a little bit talkative, or builds for a cause. So right now, we have our builds over here, which are the ones that we're working on. And then the causes. Alzheimer's and dementia. My wife's mother had dementia. So right now, these are things that affect me, um, or have affected me. So that's where I'm starting. Cancer. My sister had breast cancer. My wife's father had lung cancer. I have pancreatic cancer. Um, I had another friend that passed away that had some bone cancer, and just I I know a lot of people that are. I know that I'm not the only one that's affected by this stuff, so it's much bigger than me. But I have to start somewhere. I'm starting this to, like, as I build it, I'm building it for me, but building a tool that others can use. Um, and you'll see if you join in this, um, watching my videos, and watch my Facebook and all that. You'll start to see the transition. Um, this is my chemo pills, by the way, or not chemo pills. This is called Creon, because my pancreas doesn't work. I have to take these as a supplement to help digest the food. But with that being said of things, homeless. I'm gonna finish these out. Homelessness. When I came back, when I started that other company, and pretty much I was homeless for a while. So imagine you're. I don't want to say I was fully homeless. I knew I could find a place to stay, but I had an RV that I was living out of. That. So I wasn't fully homeless. I had that, but I didn't have any money, so I ran out of money. And some of my other videos, I'll talk about that journey and share it with you. Um, and some of it involves faith, um, and just believing in the path, believing that no matter what journey you're on, like, you're there for a reason. And I don't even know how to say that, really. I don't think I even need these headphones on right now, but it's like, imagine. Well, we all have journeys, and where it leads us is where it leads us. Either you're stressed out about that journey or the pathway. I just let voices in my head kind of guide me along the way. And what I mean by voices is, like, there's many different directions that you can take, and I look for little signs that tell me which way to go in what I'm doing. Okay, I just turned that off and now the sound's on. Meaning, I bought. You'll see with all these projects that I have, they start off as something else, and then something told me to do this, or something told me to do that, and now you'll see where they're going. Same thing with this website. Like example, this Jeep build that we're doing, which this it wasn't even. I bought it for something else, and I wasn't even going to use the body. But and I mentioned it in the other videos. So look through my videos. Maybe you'll find it where I talk about it. It started off as something that for my dad, kind of, and then it kind of morphed into something bigger. That's how this whole Bills for a Cause kind of came about, because it started off with that, and I was like, oh, I can see the potential with that. And it got bigger and bigger. So this Jeep is basically a representation of what it's like going through cancer. It's called Hellboy, Project Hellboy, um, and that represents my journey through the cancer. Um, so you see the body's all jacked up, and like I said, I said this in other videos. So if I'm boring you, sorry. But if you notice on the hood, there's a law. It's a call it a law, but it's a missile launcher. But there's going to be all kinds of guns and things on this thing associated with how I'm going to use it as those are tools to fight cancer. That's my representation of tools. And I'm trying to figure out how to piece. It's more of an art form, but functional and semi non-functional, and takes a bit of what I enjoy in life. I'll roll into it. But the whole purpose is to promote cancer awareness. There's a lot more going on to it than I can explain in this video, because this video is supposed to be about doing the edits and working on the site. So I think with that being said, I think I'm going to get back at it and let you guys just see what it takes to build this site out. And maybe I'll try to talk along the way about the different things that I'm doing, because I don't know. That's just what it takes, you know. Most of the time I'll do this in the back if I'm building the site, and I won't push it up, but you're seeing it live, and I'm pushing it out live, because most people can't do or aren't super familiar with doing it behind, doing it in stages and pushing it out. So with that being said, let me see if I can find. I don't know. I'm using OBS as a software, by the way. This mic I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm using my regular webcam. Some of the other videos you'll see that I was kind of learning how to put this thing together. Learn how to use the videos, learn how to talk behind it. And I make a lot of mistakes, so just bear with me. I mean, I'm not perfect by any means. I say I'm a pro, but maybe I'm a closet pro. I don't know. Things I'll probably get into when I'm building it or while I'm building it is understanding SEO and different things with that. Now, I haven't done some of this stuff in a long time. So some of this I'm just kind of learning as I go, because it's all changed since then. So, is what it is. Now, I'm also using AI with this. So what I'm using, a bunch of different things. AI to build the site out, publish it, and so on. And some of this stuff was already pre-made when I got the site or loaded up, because it used their AI to build it out. I just kind of told it what I was going to do about it, and now I'm just kind of going, how am I going to build out these pages? So example, we're going to have multiple builds, and you can see it through the site. And on the builds, how am I going to lay it out? So this is a build page, which again, when I'm doing it through their site builder, but I'm going to redo it myself. in the program that I work with daily. So it'll be database driven, and which this is pretty much database driven anyway, but how they do it and how I do it is going to be a little bit different. I'll show you some of the SEO stuff, how I research SEO stuff, how I look at other sites. A lot of times I look at other sites and see what they're doing. I'll go in and do my searches within Google. Example, let's just go to Google. I'll show you. So let's do cancer awareness. So something like this, right? Since what we're doing is going to be for cancer awareness, some of it, how can I get within this top first page? I use different tools to do this, to figure out, that's not CMS, that's, let me see. Analytics right there. Oh, no, that's my analytics. Here we go. This is just some SEMrush. This is the first time using this one. A lot of the tools that I used to use are gone, or they've been either bought by some company or shut down. So I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know this tool. First time I've used it today. This right here is what I would use to find out how to rank, what words to use to get my site in there. So if you notice, I typed in cancer awareness, it pulls up with what their ranking is, variations to the word. This tells me usually how much people are searching for. Where does it get hit? All this it's not done through the Google search so much. This is actually used for if you're buying keywords or where you want it. So with that being said, is like if you're here, any ones that are paid or even how these pull up are going to be similar to those rankings, right? So I may explain this stuff wrong sometimes or whatnot. It's just how I do it, and I'm trying to do the best that I can to explain it. I say a lot, huh? Sure do, buddy. I'm just looking at where can I get, how can I get it up there? SEO wise and all that. This is a one-man show right now. Other than the builds, I'm doing the builds with my dad. So let's go with that. So cancer awareness. Let's go with let me go back into that. So looking at this, right, is cancer.org is number one. I can already tell you why it's number one. First start is the name. That's part of the SEO stuff. So if you get the name right, this is probably the biggest importance, because when you're searching on website stuff or searching for websites, if it's in the domain name, it has a strong value, right? So if it's here, it means a lot. If you have it after, let's say like this one here, right? The CDC, the cancer is a little bit lower down the totem pole because you have to pay for that domain name. So if you pay for that domain name, that's going to be the first most important part. Second part is where is it at? Is it in the URL after? But yeah, you do have to be careful with this, because if you have that, say you have cancer 5 times down the road, 5 times in there, it's going to lower the value because now it knows that you're trying to do something. So let's look at Coleman as an example. So now that you went to the site, right? Um, and a lot of this is laid out by importance. So, like the first one about breast cancer. So that's the first in here that you see, and it's up at the top. Let's see. How many times? Let's just look at how many times this says cancer on this page. 19 times. So you can see it has cancer there. Cancer up at the top. It'll highlight it as we go through. All these little, the amount, what you're looking for when you're doing this is the good Golden ratio, I guess if you want to call it that. Which means like how much content is on the page and what's the value of that word within that content. So like the other, what I was saying earlier about the other, if you have too many on the page, it'll red flag you. If you have not enough, it'll red flag you. So you kind of got to get that balance. Too many, not enough. Kind of, you want to meet somewhere in the middle. And that's with the overall content. So you have H1s, which are the bold letters. Like this is an example. This is a bigger font. This is not a big font. So how many times does it have the big font? How many times does it have a little font? How many times does it say it? Where does it say it? Are any of them links? Boom, boom, boom. So overall, if you look at this page, it has, what was it, 19? And the amount of content it has in it is a lot. So it's not bad. I mean, pretty good. Now let's look at the, let's see if we can look at the source of it and just look at what, I haven't done this side of it in a while either. The title, what I'm looking for is the title. What other, how they describe it. Are they tagging stuff too? So now let's go in here and let's go with line cancer. So now if you look, this is 59 times it said in here. So on the main page, you only see it the 19, right? And on the back end, inside the code, you see it 59. So now I'm looking at where are they putting it all. So they have it in the title, they have it in the description. Let's see if we can find some H. Granted, most people might not know any of this, understand the coding wise, and you don't necessarily have to, but I'll explain how on the websites. Like, let's go back to here. So like this, what's the value of that? It's a bigger style font than the little ones, right? So it's like getting those wordings in there. I have builds for a cause, so cause is going to be a big, maybe for a cause is going to be a big setup for me. Builds for a cause, and trying to figure out how I can work that into the URL stuff. Again, I'm just kind of slapping it together right now, and then I'm going to go through and start fine-tuning it, making it. First, I got to build the concept, and then go from there. Like our cause is an example. Actually, let's go to the website. Sorry, I'm bouncing around maybe. Cancer. So we have cancer, cause, and then if we wanted to get this really high in the search engine, first thing I would start with is find the keywords that you want. So we did cancer awareness. So we would want to get awareness in there, cause awareness, cancer cause, cancer awareness, cancer. Let's see if we can go cause. Nothing. Cancer awareness cause. Nothing in there because it's all backwards. So let's just remove awareness, put cause. Let's see if that shows up any volume. Nothing. Oh. What causes cancer? Causes cancer. So now you can see like these are words that These are the variations are basically in the word the questions. It shows how much that they're getting hit on the searches. All right. So those are items that we got to look at when we're building this thing out. So we have builds for a cause. All right. So anything where let's see what builds do. Builds. Let's see what and then kind of my free trial. Damn it. Sorry. This is where they. I don't want it. Start free trial for 7 days. I'll do this later, but not right now. 10 to 3,000. So I only had 10 requests. So yeah, as I'm building this, I try to do it. Dang, 129 for a month. I'll use it for search anyway. I don't necessarily have to use that. I can use you can use Google as itself and you figure out the words that you want. And then you're looking at the sites and you're comparing those with because you see how it's highlighted in here and so on. So we have lung cancer, breast cancer, all that stuff. So if we do our site, I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna word this in there. Like I have cancer, right? I have you do the causes. I'm looking at the URL right now. I'm looking at the wording. Suicide prevention. Nothing really there. So on, let's say as an example, we're building a site. We have the cancer. I would probably also add like a sub site of it. So a bulleting side. So this is cancer itself, and then maybe I'll add one that goes pancreatic cancer, but it doesn't have to be in any of the menu items. Actually, it could be like this. Let me add another one. Add page. New page. We're gonna go with blank. Create page. So I can modify this. Anyway, on my side, I can do this with I can do it a lot better, a lot faster. Pancreatic cancer. All right. So now we're gonna add that show navigation. I don't have to show it done. But it's down here if you look, and then now I can change this browser, drag it up. We're gonna actually put that. Can we put that sub? See, I can't build a tree. So that would have to be underneath that. So I don't want that. You also have to understand like the links, how the links travel through the system. Let's see if I can. Page settings. I don't want to show it in the navigation. I can make it a private page. Done. So now you won't see it in here. So if you go back to the website, you won't see it in that site. Right. This is our causes. It's nothing there. Nothing in the menu bars. But we'll go to. Let's go to the page. You basically have to have a pathway for it to get there. So I wonder if I can do, let me see if I can edit this. Menu settings, builds, okay. This one doesn't show, okay, here we go, website. We're gonna add another one in here. Oh, we're not gonna show it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new drop down. We're gonna select pancreatic cancer. All right, and this is types of cancer. No, granted, like I said, if I do that, it would be a little bit different. But this is using their program. And create menu, and then we want to hide that from the menu. So types of cancer right here. Boom, edit, menu settings. We don't want to show that in the navigation. We just want it there. Done. All right. So now this is a different thing right here. So now I'm gonna go back to this cancer one, right? Maybe I can go in here and add a section. Can I add a menu links or something? General, let's see what they got. Menu, price, introduction, da da da. We already have the menu. Content, do we want content in there? Do we want, how am I gonna add that in there? Content, I guess, I don't know. Best of long list. Ah, here we go. I'm gonna add this in here. And then with this, let's see if we can create a link. Oh, there we go. Now we're going to create a link to page, and then we're going to page cancer. No, we don't want cancer. We want the pancreatic cancer. Okay, and then we're going to add. Where's the text about that? About us. Da 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 da. Link to. Done. About us. So now we're going to change this, and then we're going to go to pancreatic. Bam. Done. Yeah. All right. So that's that one. So now, publish. I don't know how many. This is probably gonna hate me on this damn app. Like I said, I don't like this app because it's good for people that don't have the tools that I have. So I don't want that one. So now let's go back to the website. These are just different tools that I use. This is actually using a content management system, seeing what other sites use. Let's go with our causes. Cancer. And then within there, to build this site up with content outside of just the builds. So, I hope my internet's not jacking up. Bam, there we go. So now we click on this. There you go. Now it has the pancreatic cancer in the URL. And then we build out the page according to that. So on this page, a landing page, I guess, we can add all our stuff that we want. You know what I mean? So go back here and go back here. Let's see if this link. Add a link. Let's go. Let's see if I can. Do I have to create a new one? Nope. Yeah, I have to create a new page. So before I go back here, I'm gonna go back. Done. Whatever. Website. We're gonna create another page. New page. Blank page. Create. Oh, that list would have worked. This is going to be breast cancer. I don't want it in the navigation. I don't want it in the other. Done. All right. So now we go here, and then we're going to take this, switch to here. Yeah, doing this in the way that I normally do it, building out the site, I could bang this out pretty fast. This one takes a little bit longer, but it looks cleaner. Like the other way I do it, I'd have to bang it out and then clean it up after. This one I'm kind of building as I go kind of thing, right? So now we go back to cancer, and then we're going to go to this page, and then we're going to edit this. I think the page, not cancer, we want breast cancer, right? And then the title, which we could put a video in there or whatever. Done. Let me go find boom, done. And then on here, can I switch this one? Here we go. Let's go with this one. Boom, I want it over there because I'm trying to do it in alphabet, but you don't necessarily have to do it in alphabet. Of course, where these land on the page hold a better value to you. Um, Example, now pancreatic cancer is behind breast cancer, so the value on this page puts it lower. So we can go with pancreatic cancer, breast cancer. Now we'll do lung cancer. So we're going to go to content, website. We're going to add another page, new page. What does this do? Display a list of formats such as photos, videos. Don't need that one. Create page. But within that page, we can customize it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm kind of just banging this stuff out right now. If somebody's watching or anything, I can't really tell. So with that being said, sorry. If I don't see you, I'm sorry. Go to cancer again. Now we're gonna go to Panther. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna change it to add a link. Go down here page, yep. We're gonna go down to the bottom, go to lung cancer. Done. Now we're gonna go here and go with lung cancer. Oop, that's a freaking program. I don't think I'm gonna have to crawl this site after in order to get the data off of it. If I get too far into this, so you get brain cancer, lung cancer, the four. Will there be 4 types of cancer? This will just be something. Done. Publish. This is just. I'm also testing. As I'm doing this, I'm testing Google or GoDaddy's app as far as like speed. What are they using it? So while I'm doing this, as I'm building the site, I'm trying to understand different things with my work. How fast is it? How quickly does it get updated? Things like that. So may not. Most people, I just think a lot of different things at one time with this whole build. Our causes, homelessness. I'm looking at this in another browser completely. See, like this builds page, I can actually do a landing page. Or let me go back to here. This is it could be like this builds page could be like this cancer thing almost, where it comes up with a full layout like this: breast cancer, lung cancer, and then these, like I said, they click. It goes to this will be a breast cancer. And as I build this out, I would figure out what the keywords need to be up here in the upper URL and how I'm going to build out that page. And I probably couldn't have AI do that as far as like speeding that up. So let's go to this one. Alzheimer's, dementia. Like I mentioned before, my wife's mother had dementia, and that's rough, man. So with that, you have Alzheimer's and you have dementia. It's two. Obviously, this is messed up because it has 2 different spaces in there. So now I have to go back to that and edit it. Oh, it's got the and let me see if I can customize the URL in here, which I can't. So I can customize in my app. I can customize the URL for what it needs to be. This is just basically pulling off the page title, um, which is fine for now. But when I do it, it would strip that out, so I can custom word the URL. So in here, we're going to go in. We're just going to add another section, and we're going to add a section. We're going to not a blog. General. What was it that I just did on the other one? Content? Yeah, like this one. We're going to add that one in there too. And then in here, we will adjust these like Alzheimer's. Let's go with. Here we go. Dementia. Let's go with that. Dementia. Let's go with Alzheimer's and dementia. Like this one. This one goes like this. Now let's just show this as an example. This is this is an Alzheimer's site. When I did a Google search, it pulled up with all the different Alzheimer's type, right? So you can somewhat just, you don't want to copy their data, but you can replicate the format. Like I have dementia. Well, I don't have it in my personal, but let's see if it goes into here. Alzheimer's and dementia. Let's see if it has difference with the two. Oh, there it is. What is Alzheimer's and what is dementia? So in back on our page, right? You can actually put it in here. Alzheimer's, dementia. You can split this page up and base it off of, the other. It goes back into the. See, I could automate that whole thing. So as I'm adding and taking away content, I don't have to go through this saving, publishing, all that stuff, and I basically build the site around how I want to build it, which is a lot easier. Let's go ahead and close that out. I don't need that. This is breast cancer one. Same thing. What you would do is you basically take the top sites that pull up, and then you start to figure out how they're broken down and how they're using the words on the page and all that stuff. So, see, they're doing. This is kind of where I'm going, I guess. Don't think of it as I'm doing a race or run. It's more like a fundraiser for a cause, but it's based off of creating my own. Let's see what they have. And I can build this whole thing out, no problem. Ways to do it. Let's see what they have. On your own. All right. Let's see what they offer. Yeah. So kind of a similar thing. Do you love to bake, knit, paint? You can do what you love from baking, knitting. Kind of same thing. They pick again, mine's more build related, but I can do this whole thing. In fact, there may be let's see. I want to see ones that already exist. Find a fundraiser. Let's see. Support a fundraiser. Find a from. Oh, really? I don't know anybody. So I want it kind of like this, but more for builds. These guys did it. There you go. Outrage. They're wearing pink. There we go. How can I get to some of these though? That's Instagram. Oh, ooh. Everybody's doing Instagrams. So to build this stuff, you have to see what's out there. Are they doing it the same way or are they not? You know. I want to see what they're. Who do they? Hers was breast cancer, right? Do they offer it for others? Let's take a look. Yeah. Pink. So like all this stuff, I can do this too. Build it in there. Like I want to be able to whatever ours is, like find out what they donate theirs to, and get that way. That's where I'm going with the whole. And as I look at this, I'm just looking at ideas that can help. They should be open if they're. Hold on. I know I'm talking out my head here. I want to see if they are a nonprofit. Yeah, they are. And so mine's going to be the similar. Is a 501c3, hopefully. And my EIN number, which is, if you've seen some of my other videos, I talked about that. Setting up that. How do you set up the EIN number? Where do you go get it? And as I do this, I'll tag it all in there. Yeah. Grant, I'm trying to talk here, I'm trying to not bore you guys too much. So, do they have financials? Yeah. So they're open with their financials, and you should be able to. There you go. About financial reports. I'm going to add that in mine. About. Okay, so let's go back here and go with about. All right. Let's go with. How did they have it? Can I stick in a menu bar in there? No. So I don't like this because I can't resize this image. It only gives me one option. So it's a big one. So I don't like that. Maybe that's better. But you can't see the whole image. So now I gotta resize it. And the way that the image is wrong. So if I zoom in, it's too big. Zoom out, it's too small. I think I can drag it around though. Build for cause, but it's wrong. So I'd have to recreate this image in order to do it. And man, I'm already going. I just want to build it myself. But I'm trying to show you guys with these apps how to do it. About. So let's go. This is about. There's about. I can't throw a menu in there. Let's see if I can throw a menu in there on the right. Left size, general. Audio, no. We got the blog now. Commerce. No. No. No, logos better photo guide. No, real estate. No, they probably have it on a premium. Let's see what they have popular. What is premium in here? Display your products in classic gallery. Piece of crap. Blog newsletter. Don't need that. Commerce. Don't see it. Don't see it. But anyway, with that, let's try this. I don't know if that'll work. But you can do this with the apps that I use. What is Builds for Cause? What is Builds for Frequently Asked Questions? Let's go down here at the bottom here. We'll go with all rights reserved. We'll go back to that. Susan B. Comey. Okay, got it. Got it. Everybody's got these. Bam. See. Now, granted, this is going to be published, but I'm not doing anything with it. I don't know. I don't know how much trouble you can get from that, though. You know, like, bam, Builds for a Cause, bam, and go. And you take that, move that, and move it back. Builds for a Cause. Do that. Did she have that? Or I say she, but Sheba. She doesn't have it. We go back here. Close out that one. What was that one? Close out that one. Alzheimer's over there. Edit down here. I do have my EIN number, which is going to be public. So, where is it? Oh, right here. Part of that, so then I can get that ball rolling. EIN number, what does it look like on hers? I say hers and it's not even here. Yeah, okay. So we go back to mine. EIN number is 99-11979979702. Now, granted, I don't have the nonprofit status yet, so I still have to file for all that. So this is, I don't want anybody donating to it or anything like that right now until I get that approved. So, but that is on the list to do. But that is for people that want to look up, are they legit or not legit? And same thing with stuff that we do on our site. I want it to be fully transparent, so that means you'll see the annual reports, you'll see all that stuff, just like this on ours. So, and then as it grows, the site will grow. There'll be more people in there and so on. I don't have any board of directors but me. Yeah. So let's see what else. Oh, back to the YouTube. Now I gotta see if this is. I am now looking at my YouTube site to see how to organize this stuff out. So, yeah, let's go back to my YouTube. So it's not just the website, it's stuff about me too. So here's the website. There's the one. These are the ones that I told you about. I do my lunch break talk. This is the Jeep build. And I'll add the other builds in there as I go. So it's kind of trying to get it all together. So I will probably create a what do I want to call it? Built for a cause. Yeah, maybe just put that. Yeah, that's wrong. So I need to change that. That'll be its own. I'll go back here, playlist, and I'll create a new playlist. Live videos. This one. This is built for a cause. Bam. Building the website. Boom. So now we're going to create the channel. New playlist. New playlist. I don't know if it's a podcast. Built for a cause. Create. Now we're adding that into the playlist group. Hit save. So now let's go back here and refresh. So building a website. Okay. Then we're going to edit that channel and go with I think I'm going to remove this learning to vlog or put that somewhere down lower on the poll. So now I want to create that channel. Let me go back to my channel. Dashboard. I want to create that studio. Where did I go to studio? There's my channel. Now on the main page, I want to ride my bicycle. No, just kidding. Oh, I gotta add a section. Single playlist. Builds for a cause. There we go. Now we want to move that one up to above that. And hit publish. So what I just did was I moved around this layout on YouTube. Since I'm doing this video here, yeah, so I'm breaking out my channels. So this has all my lunch break coffee talk, which I think you can go there. I don't think it'll play it all. You can see all the different talks, right? And you can kind of see how I started and all that stuff. I don't know. This was the first one. Oh, what was that one? Planes and coffee. I don't even. Oh, these were when I was driving, I think. Out in the plane thing. Oh, so I had that. Oh, okay. This is walking the runway in the morning. I live in an airport, by the way, people. An airport. So that shouldn't have been that one. So that one needs to go. Need to change that one. Take that one out of there. So if I go here, videos, content. Let's find that video. Live. Gotta find that video and see. Which one is it? Yeah, that one right there. Mobile. Boom. We're gonna edit that one, and we're gonna go to. That one wasn't it. What? Oh, okay, I got it. Wrong one. Wrong one. My bad. My bad. I'm an idiot. So I need to go back into. Let's go with that thumbnail. Save. We're gonna put that one there, but now we're gonna go back to content list because I don't want that same planes and coffee. All right, edit. Runway walk down. Walk off. Walk on. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Planes and flying. There we go. Done. So now, change our image. Put save. Oh, so now we need to take it off that lunch break coffee talk because it wasn't lunch break. Save. So now, that one should be going off that, and that one should be down. Review your channel. See, I don't want to do all that editing. Maybe I can have somebody come and edit that stuff after. So now it should show up in here. Oh, wait. Should show up in planes and flying. There it is. Now I can edit all these and make them right. FOD walk down, so let's go with, I want to change the details of that. Walking the runway. I don't know how else to say that. So now I just change the wording. This all goes in the same way with the Google stuff as far as like how it's placed in there, how much traffic you get and so on. So like even like this, how you have this flying in the Vans RV6. If you put RV6 Vans RV6 and flying high, it has a different value. Like it would have a different value than what. Yeah, so I did flying the whole time. So I bet if I changed all these. So this is where you almost, well, you gotta, I say almost. I've done it all, like a lot of it myself manually before. Or I've done this stuff myself. So it's kind of like I've had to play around with it a lot to, I don't know. Like I said, I had to flying high. Like you would basically on the wording for stuff is how you do it. Like right now, oh, what the hell? It's not letting me save it. What is the error? Oh, title required. I got it. Maybe I have to take that out, huh? Oh, not made for kids. All right. I don't know why it always asks me. Vans RV8, like yeah. I do have a ton of videos. I just need to organize these. So I just took. Like, think about words that people may say. How would you search for, like, your topic would be Vans. So all these are wrong, man. Like, this one's wrong. I can already tell you, this one should be Vans RV7 in front. Because that's what you're going to type most of the time. Flying the coast, Mustang Island. So that's... What is this? Where's the error? Oh, right here. What is this error? Oh. Okay. Oh, because I have the stupid links in there. You mother trucker. So I got a freaking, oh, you piece of crap. Basically, it's not gonna it's gonna give me errors because it wants me to verify these links. And if I don't verify these links, there we go. See, I'll just delete it. So I'm gonna have to do that later. So now I just changed the title to that. And let's go back here. Now we're back here. Let's go back to my YouTube channel. There we go. Go back to my channel. Yeah, I haven't done this stuff in so long. This is wrong to you. I think that was on a GoPro, or was that Kaleidus gyroplane? So this should be first, not flying. Flying in, because you would start with that. Start with that and then go from there. So this is just reworking some of my pages right now. Gosh, see, I'm I'm way off topic right now because I'm back to doing this stuff. Just opened up another one, didn't it? Yeah, same old thing. So now I'm just looking at the wording of this stuff. So everything should, for me, I think, is built for a cause. Like, yeah. Like this should be other way. Hill Country Motorheads. Something like that. Automotive Museum. You just think about how the words you would type in. So like this is an example is like Harvard. I would probably type in this Route 66, right? That's probably what I type in. Of course, you see it on mine because like this one. See how this one's just there? Mine's got more views. Oh, because oh no, that's not mine. That's his. So same. He's got the same car. He did the same thing. What? That's funny, man. That's the same image as I have on mine. I'm just gonna do the same word. He's got 5,000 views, 100,000 things. That's funny though, man. See, look at this image. Now watch. You must like the same. We have similar taste, man. Good for you. See, same picture, man. So now we'll go edit view, and then see. I think even the wording's the same. Here's his wording. There we go. He had room tour. Hard tour. There we go. I don't know. Why do I gotta, can I just set that for default? Bam. Marta Roops it. This one too, so we'll need to switch that to tour. I mean, it's not made for kids. It's made for me. This one too, I need to change that. Hill Country, take that out. Boom, just take it out. Take it all out. Tour. Gosh, they must have added that. Oh, is there a way that I can use this in my analytics? I wonder if you could use Google Analytics on your YouTube pages. You know, like this one. We need to change that ink. Classic cars. Classic car walkthrough. Tour. Where is this at? I think this is in Braunfels, Texas. Come on, man, give me the money. What? No, what? Bam. Let's put that in here. Bam, New Braunfels. I didn't do this for a long time. Like I don't really, I didn't really get into it. I mean, I guess I got into it, but I didn't want to play around with it. It's a lot of work, man. Going in and editing all this stuff, you know. Let's look at the Hats Classic. Let's go Hats Classic. We're gonna change this one to, which we're gonna add the biplane. Hats Classic biplane. So we're gonna change this. And this is where you can do the whole clickbait plane. That's biplane. Tell viewers about your video. That's biplane. Out and about. Yeah, we'll just leave that. Oh, why does it say Waco's Great Lakes? Is that a Waco? No, Waco. What is it? Pretty sure it's Hats. Hats biplane. Whoa. What is that one? Oh, that was different. I thought it was a Waco. This one we need to change. Ben's RV6. Why Fredericksburg? I need to change all this wording, man. Like this one just needs the P-51 Mustang RC plane. Yeah, I should just delete that because I suck. But learn Da Vinci, had 5-plane, advanced, hill country, motorcycle. What is this one? What is this one? Oh, this was a straight video feed, so this wasn't live. I don't know if that's any different or not. Yeah. Let's go here. Project Hellboy. The job. See, like this one, I don't necessarily need Project Hellboy in there unless that's what the keyword is going to be. You know what I mean? Like, let's go back to YouTube in general and just see what YouTube. Let's see what shows up. See all the movie. So this guy's got one. Let's see what it is. He's got a playlist. I'd like to make one of them puppy guns. What? Is that real? I don't think so. Oh God, what is this pimple crap? Stuff's in like my dad. I let him use one of my YouTube channels, and he used it for browsing. And oh my God, that guy just sits there and watches pimple popper movies all day long, man. It's freaking it's annoying. we go back to my channel. I want to customize my channel. Can I change the... I want to change that background image, but I haven't found a good one yet. Can you edit this? No. Bills for a cause. .org, yeah. I don't care about my pronoun. But am I gonna have to change my image? I guess so. That's Brownie, by the way. His name is Mr. B. Brownie. But this is when I left Japan. Also, it was the same day I left Japan, but it was also the same day as the Tokyo earthquake. Same time. They stopped the trains the minute that stopped the trains during that time frame for all the victims, that all the people got affected by the tsunami and all that. Kind of better there. Flying the coast. See, that'll pull it better. RV7, RV, let's change that to capital. I had a video. I got these weird music too.